Beautiful souls, welcome to the sacred journey of Kal Mantra. Embrace divine grace. Let the celestial vibrations uplift your spirit and guide you toward inner peace, abundance, and divine blessings. Open your heart, chant with devotion, and awaken the infinite grace within you.
Okay, let's dive right into this explainer. Today, we're uncovering the absolutely fascinating duality of a place called Kukke Subramanya. Nestled way deep within the lush, misty greenery of Karnataka's Western Ghats, this isn't just your typical tourist spot. It's this incredible place where ancient curses literally meet extreme physical endurance. We're going to unpack exactly what makes this location so unique, pulling directly from historical texts, temple guides, and the rugged trail logs of the hikers who've actually braved its heights. So you really got to ask yourself, how can a single spot on the map be both a deeply sacred Hindu pilgrimage site and the gateway to an all-out extreme adventure? On one side of the coin, you have devotees showing up to seek relief from ancient curses through these highly intricate rituals. But then on the other side, you've got hardcore adrenaline chasers gearing up for what is widely considered the absolute toughest trek in all of Karnataka. It's a striking contrast, and we're going to see how these two completely different worlds manage to coexist. Here is our roadmap to understanding this place. First, the serpent and the basket. 2, the sacred temple rituals. 3, mastering the darshan guide. 4, base camp to Kumara Parvatha. 5, conquering the vertical rock. And finally, 6, the ultimate dual pilgrimage. Let's kick things off with section 1, the serpent and the basket, origin and mythology. You really can't grasp the true vibe of Kukke Subramanya without first digging into the powerful divine forces that are said to govern the town. Right off the bat, the crucial thing to know is that this entire temple is inherently linked to serpent worship. According to legend, this is the exact spot where the divine serpent, Vasuki, fled in terror to escape the celestial bird Garuda. Lord Subramanya, who had just finished defeating some powerful demons in the nearby mountains, offered Vasuki refuge. Because of this epic backstory, Subramanya is worshipped here as the Lord of all serpents, establishing a really deep spiritual energy right at the base of the mountains. Now, here's a fun little linguistic mystery. There was this fascinating debate popping up on a Reddit thread about the town's name, Kukke. Does it mean a literal physical basket, or does it refer to the geography? See, local lore says that before the permanent temple was built, the idol was actually carried around every day in a kukke, which means basket in Kannada, just to keep it safe at night. But other people argue that Kukke is actually a metaphor for the basket-like ring of mountains that completely surrounds the town. Honestly, both theories kind of hit the nail on the head. Moving right along to section 2, the sacred temple rituals, temple practices. Let's transition from the ancient legends into the practical reality of actually visiting. The sheer volume of visitors here is wild, so you need a game plan. Here is the exact step-by-step flow you're going to want to follow. You start at the main gopuram, then funnel into the general queue which winds through the historic complex. Now, if you've pre-booked a specific puja, this is where you'll diverge to perform that. Once you're done, it's highly recommended to take a breather and visit the nearby shrines. The Kukke Subramanya Temple is right there, and it has these incredible ancient Naga sculptures you definitely don't want to miss. If you're coming specifically for remedies for serpent doshas, check out this breakdown. It shows the time and cost for the most famous rituals, and they vary a lot. The Sarpa Samskara, that is a major commitment. It takes 2 full days and costs upwards of 4,000 rupees. The reason it takes so long is because of the intense complexity of the rites used to clear deep ancestral curses. But if you look at the Ashlesha Bali or Naga Prathishta, those are much more accessible, 1-day rituals. You absolutely have to know this in advance so you can sort out your travel and hotel stays. Which brings us nicely to section 3, mastering the darshan guide, rules and timings. Because of those massive crowds we just talked about, the administration has set up some very strict rules. Okay guys, as is super common in South Indian temples, you've got to take off your shirts and vests before entering, and women are required to wear traditional clothes like saris or chudihars. Also, a huge heads up, do not expect to book your general darshan online. You can only reserve specific pujas in some rooms through the government portal. Darshan is strictly walk-in only. If you want to avoid sweating in a 3-hour line, do yourself a favor and get there between 6 and 8 in the morning. Oh, and definitely stick around for the Annaprasadam. The temple serves totally free, nourishing meals to everyone every single day. All right, shifting gears entirely now for section 4, base camp to Kumara Parvasa, the ultimate trek. Once you've cleansed your spirit in the Kumaradhara River, the physical test officially begins. We are leaving the structured temple grounds for the wild forests of the Western Ghats. This timeline maps out the grueling 2-day transition. Day 1 starts with a steady climb past Bhima Rock, hitting the forest office, and finally pushing up to Bhatta's house. That's the famous halfway point where you'll camp out and try to recover. Because Day 2, that's when things get very real. You'll push past Kalumantapa, navigate the jagged edges of Shesha Parvata, and make that brutal final push to the Kamara Parvata peak. Say goodbye to the smell of incense, because you are trading it for deep, damp flora, gushing streams, and yeah, leeches. So many leeches. You absolutely have to bring salt. That initial stretch of forest is literally crawling with them, especially if you're hiking right after the monsoons. Throwing on some gaiters is a lifesaver as you slog your way towards Pata's house. And that leads us to Section 5, conquering the vertical rock, the final ascent. Once you push past the tree line at Kalumantapa, this trek turns into a downright hostile test of endurance. You are climbing to a daunting altitude of 1,700 meters. Let that sink in. This is the second highest peak in the Kodagu region, making it Karnataka's most challenging trek. At this height, the tree cover just vanishes, leaving you totally exposed to the sun and wind while you battle these continuous, crazy steep inclines. To actually reach the summit, you first have to survive a near-vertical descent on loose mud, and then immediately scale an 80-degree slippery rock face. I mean, 80 degrees, that's practically a wall. This is no longer a hike. You are using your hands, praying your balance holds, and using total concentration. It's often slick with water from little post-monsoon waterfalls, making it a true test of your grip. What's really mind-blowing here is how everything connects. Look at the terrain. You have to cross Shesha Parvata, which literally translates to Serpent Mountain. So the myth of Vasuki from the temple down in the valley follows you all the way up into the clouds. It's an exhausting mix of loose mud and vertical ascents. But man, once you pull yourself over that last ledge, you are rewarded with these mist-swept, unparalleled views of the Kurg valleys. It's a gorgeous, hard-earned victory. Let's wrap things up with Section 6, the ultimate dual pilgrimage, spirit and body. Let's bring this whole crazy duality full circle. The truest pilgrimages test both the spirit and the body. Whether you're navigating those VIP queues for a deeply sacred Sarpa Dosha Pooja, or you're literally clinging to an 80-degree rock face on Kumara Parvata, this place demands absolutely everything you have. You can come here to surrender to the divine, or you can come to conquer a mountain that pushes human endurance to the absolute limit. Honestly, both paths require a massive amount of respect and resilience. So, I'll leave you with this to ponder. It's so rare to find a single location on Earth that caters this intensely to both the soul and the body. When you finally pack your bags for the Western Ghats, what kind of pilgrim are you going to be? Are you looking for spiritual surrender, a brutal physical conquest, or the ultimate test of both? Thanks for checking out this explainer, and we'll see you next time.
Struggling with health, financial worries, wealth, relationships, or career? Don't let these challenges hold you back. Harness the ancient power of authentic Rudraksha, planetary remedies, and Vedic astrology to restore balance and attract success. But act fast. These sacred remedies are in limited stock. Visit callmantra.com today to transform your life.
If this resonated with you, join our spiritual journey. Your support keeps us growing. We'd love to hear your thoughts. So like, comment, share with friends, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.